All right, if you've got kids that are in preschool or they're taking a nap, you better hit the record button because our next guest of preschoolers and young kids rocking to an alternative beat, and the message behind their music is one that parents love. Take a look.
We're the guys who love to figure things out. What? We love to figure things out. I said, you need some help, you just give us a shout. Hey, movers, won't you help us out? Imagination movers, you gotta think about it. Imagination movers, you gotta talk about it. Imagination movers, you gotta sing about it. I think what the situation needs is some imagination. Smitty's my friend, he's playing his guitar. Scott's got his goggles that help him see far. Dave's over there underneath the red hat. Now my name is Rich, I go rat-a-tat-tat.
Joining me now are the Imagination Movers, Rich Collins, Scott Durbin, Dave Foch, and Scott Smitty Smith. Not necessarily in that order.
That's right.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell us, those who maybe don't have small kids and don't watch the show, 10 o'clock on Disney, what is the Imagination Movers?
Well, Imagination Movers is a wonderful combination of music, comedy, and education. We try to encourage kids to use their creativity to solve problems. But we have a lot of fun, a lot of antics.
Absolutely.
There's about 10% hijinks in every episode.
At least. It's fortified, chock full.
Chock full. There's antics going on right now, as a matter of fact.
This is an antic, yeah.
I love that you guys kind of do the alternative music version, too, because the kids are growing up so fast now. My daughter's 8, and she's already listening to music that I think is too old for her. Yeah. But you guys really bring it home.
Well, I guess our thought is we definitely don't want to encourage kids to grow up too soon. We all have little kids, and we love that they're little kids and they're getting to be kids. But I think for us what we realize is that, whether my 8-month-old child and my 6-year-old child, they all enjoy good music, a good beat, just like we do. And so it's something that we hope the Movers are something that little kids and grown-ups can share together. Because so much of the stuff that you see on TV can be like pushing kids to become too old too soon.
Well, and likewise, you want to, as a parent, be able to sit down and watch the show with your kid, but if there's nothing for the parent, frankly, it's a little boring. So you guys kind of bring a little bit of that both in, which I find really great.
We hope. We try.
Yeah, we try and give a nod to the parents. The musical style, while it's lyrically age appropriate for even the littlest kids, the humor that's in the show, the kind of the music, kind of the genres that we choose are it's very adult friendly. We want it to be something that the entire family can enjoy together.
That's great. I'm looking at some of your moves here. You guys are really funny.
We've got some moves.
Look at that. Look at me go.
Wait, I thought we had one move.
We're actually all professionally trained dancers. That's our background.
It shows.
You can see it, right?
We're Disney's part of the ABC family here, too. We should be able to get some of those moves on our show, is what I'm thinking. You guys should start choreographing for us.
Maybe we could work on something right now. We have the Scarlet Ladies here, and they could do a big number together.
All right, so you guys are originally from New Orleans. I'm a Southern girl, too, so I want to hear a little bit about how you guys got started.
Well, we started, we've been friends for a long time. I've known Smitty since high school, but we kind of, sort of grew up together. We were neighbors. And then, lo and behold, probably around the time Fred Rogers passed away and Bob Keyshawn, Captain Kangaroo, we had families, these emerging families, and noticed that all of children's programming were either cartoons or puppets, and that missing element of live action didn't exist anymore.
Right.
And so we decided to do something about it, and we kind of created this concept of Imagination Movers as being these kind of blue-collar brainstormers that would model problem solving, like Rich said, as well as encouraging creativity in kids, and then fuse it with this kind of like Red Hot Chili Peppers vibe, but this Mr. Rogers kind of integrity and sincerity in which he carried himself. And
I think for a long time that's been missing. I mean, sometimes the little boy stuff is too violent, and sometimes the little girl stuff's too sassy.
Yeah,
so it's nice to have like the positive sassy.
It really is, and
there's a difference.
And we took this project seriously in the sense that we made sure that we did research-based practices and researched what we were doing, that it was age-appropriate, developmentally appropriate, but most of all that it was fun. Because if it weren't, then. We wouldn't be here.
You mentioned something. You talked about the sassiness, and it's true. A lot of kids, if my little kids are watching the show, you hear just the way that people are talking to each other on the show, and they're so sassy to each other, and just speaking so harshly. I think one thing that's really good about our show is that you know, the four friends and then the other characters in the show, we work together. We work together to solve problems. We treat each other with respect.
Well, I think a lot of those other shows, there's no parents around, and when they are, they're knuckleheads.
That's right.
Exactly.
And then, you know, a lot of the sassiness, I know, like even with my own kids, they think it's funny, so they're really just trying to model that. They're trying to be funny. They don't realize. So I think this is a really good model. All right, so you guys have got a song for us, right? So you're going to do a little bit of it for us right now?
But when you said knucklehead a minute ago, now it's making me nervous. We wrote you a song when we were sitting in the green room.
We wrote a special song.
Yay, all right.
But by way of introduction, we were really tired. And we had a very early flight this morning. All
right.
But we wrote a song.
Not that we're apologizing at all. It's going to be great.
You know it's bad when they apologize right up front.
What was the knucklehead thing? It's ringing in my ears. So glad to be here with you today.
On your show, View from the Bay.
That's right.
I'm happy we could be here together. I recognize a guy that does well. Yeah, Lisa, it's time to go. Don't make us go, no. Lisa, no. Lisa, it's time to go. Lisa's name is Spencer. Na 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 na.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Let's hear for the Scarlet Lady.
That's the guy. That's him. I recognize him.
Smash it.
I would smash it, but it's a long.
The modeling thing, you know.
Right.
Thanks, guys. The Imagination Movers airs daily at 10 a.m. on the Disney Channel. You guys are awesome.